Okay, so hello and welcome back. In this video, this will be our first project in the entire course and we'll be designing a YouTube thumbnail. So let's get straight into it. So of course, if you've created one before, you can just click on it on your previous designs down here, which are saved. But if you haven't, all you need to do is go to the top bar at the top here. And as you can see, YouTube thumbnail is currently the top, but if it's not, just click more and then scroll down until you see YouTube thumbnail. So at the top here you have recommended, because these are the ones which I mostly use. But if you scroll down just here to social media and email headers, you will see the second one just here is YouTube thumbnail. So we're just going to click that and let it load. Here is the screen that you will find when you create your first ever thumbnail or design. So as you can see on the left here, you automatically have all of the Canva layouts. So there's tons of different layouts here which you can pick, or you can of course design your own layout from scratch by using elements, text, background, and uploading your own images, of course. But we're not going to be doing that in this video. We're going to be using a layout which is just here, okay? So we're going to look for a layout. Let's just pick one now. So as you can see, there's many different layouts for you to choose, but all you need to do is pick one which is perfect for, in this particular video, which is the YouTube thumbnail we'll be designing. So we need to find one which will be perfect for a YouTube thumbnail, okay? So of course all of these are perfect for YouTube thumbnails, but we need to think of the one which will be perfect for the thumbnail you are making for your particular video, okay? So what you want to do to begin with is just scroll through them, see what ticks your mind, see what makes you think, oh, that's nice, and see which one you think is best for your creativity and design styles in your head, okay? Because everyone has a different mind, everyone has a different thought process of what they want to do in their design, of course, and yeah, it's different for everyone. So the top ones on here are always free, but if you scroll down, these ones are normally for the pro version only, and of course there's a few paid ones as well. So as you can see, that crown means I have the pro version of Canva, which costs $12.95 a month, but it only costs $1 for these ones which have a dollar sign next to them. So as you can see, this one has a dollar sign, that'll be $1, this one, that'll be $1, and you will also receive a license to use it wherever you want for any project at all. And yeah, so that's awesome. So you'll receive a license if you pay, and you will also receive a license if you don't pay, because even the free ones have licenses to prove you created it and to prove it is your design to sell to either a client or to use for your own purposes, okay? So that is fantastic. So let's just pick one of these now. I'm going to scroll to the bottom like so. I'm just going to click on this one just here, making the perfect cup of coffee. So as you can see, with this particular one, all you will need to do is change the text like so. Select all of the text, or you can just drag it like this, and you can move it around if you want to by clicking on the box and dragging it around. So you can select the text to change the text, and then of course go through all of the different colors, font styles, font sizes, and you can change it from bold, italic. You can align it to the center, left or right, so that is awesome. And then you can put it in capitals or non-capitals, and you can put it in a list. As you can see like this, it puts bullet points, so it's in a list. And you can also change the letter spacing, line height, and where it is anchored to, so the center, the top or the bottom, okay? So that is fantastic and awesome. So if you change the line height right now, you'll see that the height of these lines changes, so that's awesome. And if you change the letter spacing, the spacing of the letters also grows, so that is very, very cool. So let's just put that back to, let's just say 30 or 20, there we go, cool. And that is that. I'm pretty sure that was actually 30, so let me just put that back right now. I'm pretty sure it was 20, sorry. So yep, that's now back to 20. So that is fantastic. And then if you want to copy the layer, just click copy at the top right, like so. And there you go. We now have two of these text boxes that say making the perfect cup of coffee. And you can arrange it to the back or the front. So if you see, if I put it to the back, the other one's now in front. If I put it to the front, that one's now at the back. So yeah, that makes sense, hopefully. And then you can change the transparency. So there you go. You can see it more or less. And then you can turn it into a link. But of course, this will only work if you download it as a PDF, because you can't click a link on a image, a JPEG, anything like that. So of course, if you save it as a PDF, you can add a link on the actual text. So if I go www.google.com, like so, and then hit apply, this will now be a link on here. So if you click on this text, it will take you to google.com, but that is only if you hit download and then use one of these PDF formats just here, for example, PDF standard, okay? So that is a very important factor, but you're not going to be linking many things in a design anyway, of course, ever. So yeah, don't worry about that. And then to delete it, all you need to do is hit this little trash icon just here and click delete. So there we go. Now we just have the original one just here. So that's fantastic. So that is the basics of the design process that you can use in Canva, of course. And then if you want to go to elements just here and change the background image, all you need to do is click free photos like so and let it load and pick one of these free photos. So for example, this one, and drag it on like this. Or you can search for an image. Say for example, if I type in MacBook, it will come up with a load of different MacBooks like so. So let's drag these on. As you can see, the image on the background here isn't the same as what I actually chose, and that is because it has filter on it. So just here it has a filter selected. So if I click back onto normal, it will go back to how the image is originally, but you can also change the filters like this, or you can hit this little advanced options button just here and change all of these and create your own filter like so. So brightness, contrast, saturation, tint, blur, and yeah, so that is that. Very cool. So you can change that exactly how you want to change that and make it personalized. So it's not just the default image you see, it has lots of different styles added to it as well. So that is fantastic, absolutely awesome. And then of course, changing the text, just select it like so. There we go. And then, oh, make sure I remove it all, and then just type whatever you need to type. So black brick training. There you go. So as you can see, that is our company, Black Brick Training. So there you go. That is the basics of changing the text, and that is nice and easy for you. And yeah, so that is pretty much everything. So of course you can then change the layout if you want to. So click back onto layouts and then click onto a random one. So for example, this one, you can see that it's now a completely different layout, and add a new page and add a new layout on that page like this. And there you go. So you have a layout here, and then you can download them separately. If you go to download and pick one of the numbers, so 1 will just download this one here, and 2 will just download the one below. If you hit all pages, it will zip them into a little zip file for you, and then you have to unzip them, and you have both files there. So that is fantastic. So yeah, that is that. That is the basics of your first YouTube thumbnail design, or your first design in Canva altogether. So what we're going to do now is actually create our first design. All we've done so far is just have a look at a few different things, but what we're going to do now is actually start a design, okay? So that is fantastic. Let's do this. So let's pick a layout first of all. So let's just go to, say for example, let's have a look. Let's just go to this one, or this one, or this one. So it's so awesome that there's so many, because you can just pick anyone you want. So let's just go to this one here, travel photography, like so. And then all you need to do is change the background image by going to elements and then picking the image you want to pick, or by searching for the image you want, like so. And you can make it so it's just illustrations that comes up, or just photos, or everything. So that is awesome. And then of course, once again, just drag this image in and you have the new image on there like so. So I'm going to drag in this image just here. And then how to type faster to become more productive. There we go. So that could be a funny little video where you're teaching people how to type faster, learn the keyboard, not have to look at the keyboard when you're typing. And yeah, so say for example, you can't type very well on a keyboard, and this video will teach you how to type faster. So this image here might even suit it better, where it's just the keys on the keyboard. And yeah, so that's fantastic. So you can of course change the color of the text and anything you want to, change the filter of the background image, so blur it out a bit if you just go to advanced options and then blur like so, and then the background image is blurred, so that's quite nice. And you can just do anything you want to, okay? So that is super awesome. I don't even like this font, so I'll just change this real quick for you so that I'm just showing you how to change the font. So let's go to this one, there we go, and then change the spacing, the letter spacing like this, and then it's all in the right spaces like that, and that looks even better. So you see what I mean? It's super easy to use Canva. It's super amazing to use it to design thumbnails or anything really. You can design anything you want. And this is just the first video in the course, so you're going to be learning a lot more in the future of this course. So don't go anywhere, stick around and learn so much more with me, as we'll be designing so much in this course, and you are going to have a fantastic time, okay? So I hope you enjoy it, I hope you have a great time, and I also hope you enjoyed this video, as this is just the first of many amazing videos. So yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you had a great time, and one last tip, which only the people who stayed till the very end will know, is how to change the name of the file, okay? So as you can see, if I scroll to the top and just delete this one here, There we go, that's deleted now. All you need to do to change the name of the file is click just here, and then just type now what you want to name it. So I'll just name it type fast. Type faster. And then if you download it as a JPG, the file will just be called typefaster.jpg. Okay, that's fantastic. So the reason I called it that is because it's how to type faster, la di da di da. So this is what we've designed, and you now know also how to rename the name of the file. So that's fantastic. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you learned a lot. I will see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching, and goodbye.